little different dynamic, isn't it, playing back-to-back days or
Very
nights?
different. And you know, coaches love the new infusion of teams in the Big 12. However, they don't really love, what I'm gathering, the back-to-back nights. That's just not. That's not great for anybody. That's a quick recovery. Oftentimes, I mean, a match time that starts even within 24-hour mark.
Annie Cook will lead things off. We're underway here in Lawrence. Glad you're with us. Reagan Cooper swings. Abby Jackson was there. Cameron Turner with the block. That ball hit the floor, I believe. Point to Kansas.
I think that ball was up, actually. I think that there was a good coverage here. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Georgiadis looked like she got her hand underneath it.
And she was quick to her head coach saying,
David Guerrero is up off,
no doubt about it.
Off the bench. And
there's not much that's going to get down in front of her, like we mentioned in the Open.
Well, you talked about in the Open, we're sitting here just kind of warming up, and she's already crashing into the bench.
In warm-ups.
To your right. You liberos have a different mentality, man.
Mean, if you remember in the NCAA tournament last year, she was a player at Creighton that went and dove over the table and kept the ball alive. And there was highlights all over the place of that. And watch.
Yeah, you can. It's really the reaction of the ball.
Yeah,
isn't it? You've taught me that over the last
differently.
dozen years. When that ball kind of pops up, it'll give you a better look. But the All-American was there for a reason. And I would just take a flyer when Georgiadis says that I got that.
Yes.
I'm going to the
go.
card.
Yeah. But already a break into the action. Is there enough, though? I mean, it looks like to me it popped straight up.
Well, as an official, are you? Can you take that into account on the reaction of the ball? Like when you see the ball pop up like that,
You've got to take that into account,
right? I mean, it'd be the same as like
the trajectory of the ball changing,
exactly, off a tip,
the spin.
Or not. Yeah.
I mean, the ball just doesn't bounce like that on its own. Yeah.
I think that's pretty clear there.
Yeah. So I think we're going to have a replay as what would then occur. As that was what it was called on the court, the ball hit the ground, point Kansas. But I think that was pancakes for dinner. You like that one, don't you, Lee?
You stop and get some of those on your way?
I should. I could always eat breakfast or dinner.
You're pretty spot on with the dinner selection.
Mostly dessert. That's my forte, all right? Still haven't learned how to make bananas Foster, but is that what it's called?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay.
I hear it's very good.
Well, we need to get that done sometime.
Yeah, why don't you whip that up?
Fans, DM me something. Tell me how to make banana Foster, okay?
Recipe.
Oh, pretty long look at this.
We might have time to make some bananas Foster here.
Oh, wow.
Bring a skillet and a Bunsen burner.
We have a decision now.
There we go.
Oh, you're going to make a call?
I think we're doing this again.
All right. I think so, too. Yes, sir.
I love starting the night 1-0. Let's do it again, Annie Cook. Tied to the net. Big swing from Kelly Morin.
An overpass, a gift for an attacker. Here just couldn't handle on first contact. Was Reagan Burns. Cameron Turner trying to put up a block.
Reagan Cooper scores it for Kansas.
Reagan Cooper, the transfer, using that last year of eligibility here at Kansas. Spent time at Washington State, also at Texas Tech. Tremendous length and athleticism, hitting over the top of the block.
Oh, Nadi from the back row. Picked up by Cook. Cooper puts it away. What an addition she has been.
Yeah, such a luxury. I mean, just at how high she's able to contact this ball. See how the contact point over the top.
She is really long, isn't she? So graceful. Houston comes from the back row. Abby Jackson, honorable mention All-American.
Yeah, Andy Jackson is a solid player. Just fills up the stat sheet. On time utilized in the back row. She's going to now rotate to the front row.
Turner leaves it for Michaela Myers.
And an in-system pass allows for that offense to run. The quick tempo, something that Cameron Turner is still continuing to work on. Michaela Myers, a transfer from TCU.
Dug that one out. Turner tried to save that one. Ray Bouchard would like an explanation.
I'm not sure if they called a net violation here.
No, she didn't touch the net.
It doesn't matter. You can't play the ball on the side.
It's point Houston. London Davis just long.
And the Jayhawks a little bit out of sort because they were still talking about the prior play. This was a late play call from Cameron Turner.
Sauer was there for Houston. Cameron Turner with the coverage. Houston swinging away. The Cougars up 5-3 now.
Versatility in the offense. Going sharp.
Tough angle. Everybody looking to get a swing. And Cook saved that one.
That's in.
Tough angle from Abby Jackson.
It's so good from Jackson. It just didn't have a full really approach at it, having to just kind of take a gather step.
I don't know if you can really appreciate how good a play that was from our angle. I mean, there is no court over there when you look at it.
No, I mean, she had nowhere else to go, but she couldn't, I mean, she couldn't walk that over and place it even better, any better. It was right there on the sideline.
London Davis right at us.
I like the switch up and play from the Jayhawks, the two ball around the middle. We haven't seen that a ton this season from London Davis. So good switch up offensively to just put her in different zones.
Hoping for a little better effort out of you in the future on those. You know, you got to.
I was casual. You just got to stay calm, Leif.
Tapped right down. Tolis. Graduate middle. Second team all-conference a year ago.
Forcing the middle. I actually really love that set selection.
Turner quickly. That was Myers. Great save from Reagan Burns. Turner on the coverage. London Davis. Georgiadis was there. Another tough angle.
And early going, but getting solid production from the right side within the rally, because as rallies sometimes get extended, they opt to go to the outside. But Houston is able to point score a few times now in extended rallies with that offense behind the setter.
And Bono scoring it for Houston. El Nadi. Georgiadis was there. Ball still alive. Big time block. Michaela Myers. They got a left hand on it.
Well, tremendous play goes on because I think Houston was early to celebrate within that rally. And then a left hand from Myers continuing to work within that rally side to side. A much needed side out for the Jayhawks.
Burns with another nice dig. El Nadi.
Ooh.
Georgiadis can't save that one.
And Georgiadis just gets her hands on everything, though. I mean, it is going to take a lot to get much to anything past her. Learning from one of the best, too. And Caitlin Nolan on the sideline, one of her coaches. She was tremendous. Remember her great career at Iowa State?
On a banjo. Iowa State has had a nice run of liberos, haven't they?
I deemed libero you.
Yeah. London Davis blocked. Abby Jackson celebrates. Tolis was there as well.
Oh, this is textbook. Pressing into the floor.
Overpass. Easy pickings for Tolis.
And Houston serve has caused Kansas now has led to 2 overpasses. Doesn't get registered as an ace, but just like that, allows an overpass for Houston to just put away easily.
London Davis goes deep corner. Katie Dalton will come in to serve for Kansas.
A high looping ball in the deep into the floor. Don't have to go straight down. It's almost like bettering the ball, and that's exactly what London Davis did.
Zimbano.
On both sides now opting to get some more production from the right side. And it's about a balanced attack from Houston.
El Nadi sent back. Kellen Morin. Timeout Kansas as Houston has run out to a 12-8 lead here in the opening set. Here on Big 12 Now on ESPN+.
She likes to like hit it with full force, right? And she like wants to get after the ball, and she did that, just that.
She doesn't get cheated, does she?
She gets.
El Nadi with a serve. Great pickup from El Nadi. The back row, Abby Jackson. Just mistimed a bit. Point Kansas. Dalton with a pancake. Reagan Cooper plants it in the corner.
Well, Katie Dalton has such length. Tremendous on defense. Can cover a lot of space. Watch this all laid out there to grab that one. More pancakes for dinner, right?
Double stack. And Bono has got an arm too, doesn't she?
A well-handled ball. Middle blocker can't get there, so just a one-on-one attack there, and she exploits it, goes cross-court hard and deep into the floor.
Turner dumped it over. Georgiadis was there. El Nadi. Block. Reagan Cooper.
Talk about sealing the net. This is a great example of sealing the net. Watch Reagan Cooper. I mean, there was nothing that was going to get underneath of that. That was just straight down in a hurry. 3 team blocks now for Kansas.
Good an athlete as she is. Did you see the anticipation, though? She was waiting. She was waiting. She saw that develop. Kind of Sauer was up high. Had plenty of time to just direct that. Led Tech in kills last year. Serves it up. Good serve. Dalton with another pancake. Point Houston. Was Cooper in the net there?
She was.
Yeah.
You know, the difference is a couple errors on the side of Kansas. They had 2 overpasses and then a couple, actually 2 net violations as well. And that's been the difference. Houston's played it cleaner on their side of the net.
Georgiadis was there. Big swing from Kellen Warren.
An interesting transition swing. It's just middle stand with their setter, and this is a tremendous play. Easy pickup.
Turner sends it up to Cooper, has it turned back. Katie Corelli, I believe, got that one.
Well, just when Kansas made a 3-0 scoring run, Houston improves upon that and is on a scoring run of their own. A 4-0 scoring run.
Ryan Swanson in the match for Kansas now. Cooper. Abby Jackson for the Cougars. Now it's 18-12 Houston, and Kansas will use another timeout. Why has Houston been so effective here?
Well, they're playing solid core defense, and they have a balanced attack. We saw a transition kill in the middle. If you look at the Big 12 overall, I mean, it's such a strong conference. I think from top to bottom. Talk about the teams that are ranked, but also receiving votes.
And a Sauer. Easy play for Abby Jackson. Again, an effective serve.
Just better to hold on to that and keep it on the 10-foot line than to give an overpass. And that's the 3rd overpass now on set number 1 for the Jayhawks.
Elnady from the back row. Strong block, Kellen Warren. She's a big presence there at 6'4". Jayhawks watch that one sail long, but a nice run from Kendra Sauer.
A 7-0 scoring run for Houston. Effective serving. It's a good, strong blocking at the plane of the net. And as loud of an environment as this can be, the crowd is very quiet right now. So kudos to Houston for coming in here.
What did Roy Williams always say? Listen for the silence when you're on the road. Listen for the silence. This crowd is not quiet very often.
No.
But Houston is kind of taking the air out here in this opening set.
Well, they're a veteran team, as you mentioned. They returned so much from a Sweet 16 from a year ago.
London Davis for Kansas. And that gets the crowd going. Caroline PM puts it in play. Abby Jackson having a good opening set.
Well, you have three live attackers, and then you run a combination play that is even more confusing. So you overload. And so then you're just making that middle blocker make decisions on who you're going to go with, and it really was disrupting the Kansas block.
In the back row just wide from Sauer. Point Kansas. And Bono. She's had a good first set too, 5 kills.
And moving around the floor, you've seen her go sharp cross court a few times, that time shading it more towards the line.
That'll take Houston to set points here in the first.
Just the second service air for Kansas. It just feels different when they come back to back, doesn't it? When you have those back to back and you're trying to get out of a deficit.
Shauna Brown will serve it up. Point goes to Kansas. One set point saved. Burns with a pickup. Chance for Houston. And a banjo. Saves set point number 2.
As players getting used to playing with one another on a banjo, a transfer in, and that's the connection that Cameron Turner, I talked to her this week, was working on. She's like, I'm just improving, starting to know each other a little bit more, and that and building that trust, that connection.
Cooper, dug by Jackson, off the ceiling, still in play. Cooper goes for the corner. Great effort from Abby Jackson. That'll be point Kansas. Well, you said it in warm-ups. Every point's going to be hard-earned against this Houston squad.
Sometimes they just run out of real estate. You know, I mean, it's...
Cooper got a hand on that one. Cameron Turner swings with a big left. I think the boxing world, they call that an overhand left.
That's her strong hand. She's a southpaw, that left hand. Houston just wants a moment to gather themselves as Kansas has fought off now a few set points on a 3-0 scoring run. 4-0, excuse me.
Cougars still with a 24-20 advantage, but Kansas battling here at the end of this first set. What do you think that message is in the Kansas huddle right now?
I think keep the pressure. I mean, they're continuing to increase their level of play, clean some context up on their side. For Houston, it's just one side out. Let's just focus on 1 point, one side out. Just take a deep breath. They still have a few that they can give up too. Right? I mean, they had a significant lead. But if you're Kansas, even if you do drop this first set, you're starting to improve their level of play. The crowd's starting to get a little bit more lively too. The band's always fantastic.
And so much to the atmosphere here inside Horish. You mentioned sellouts for the next 2 nights. Good crowd, love to see it. El Nadi with the ball.
And she's aggressive from the service line.
Kenna Sauer will bring this first set to a close, 25-20, the Houston Cougars. First set in the books here in Lawrence. Houston with a 1-0 lead over Kansas on Big 12 Now here on ESPN+. Last year, Libero of the Year in her conference last season.
And she'll fight to win the Libero of the Year.
I mean, it'll be a battle in the Big 12, but she's right there in that hunt. Reagan Burns has had a great start to her career at Kansas.
I got to see Emma Holter last night, and I ran into her, and I said, I give a lot of liberos love because I was a former libero. So she's like, oh, thank you. I'm like, I get it. Anytime you mess up, you know, you're like offensive linemen. People notice when you have a bad pass, right? They don't really necessarily notice all the other things in between.
I like to think that we notice and we pay attention to liberos.
We do.
Especially with you sitting next to me. El Nadi with the swing. London Davis. It's going to be point Houston.
An attacking error from Kansas, and they haven't been able to get anything going from the back row attack. They've tried it a few times. That time was an attacking error as that rally got extended from London Davis. Trying to go, I think, deep line.
We'll send it right back. Or Kellen Moore Just gritting her teeth, waiting for that ball.
A perfect pass allows for a one-on-one opportunity, and more often than not, the middle blocker is going to win that battle.
London Davis. Big swing. We're even at 2. Megan Burns looks a little like Captain America with the sleeves and the red, white, and blue. Doesn't she look a...
The arm sleeves are an interesting look this year.
I like it. Like a superhero. The end saves that one, but redirected by Rachel Tolis.
It's an overpass once again. I know that was off of a dig, but Kansas would be better off if they just controlled it 10 feet off the net instead of giving that overpass.
First days for Houston.
And this is a jump float. It kind of hangs up into the air and then crosses the hip of Bien. Thought that ball was actually going to go out, but credit Houston. They went back and served so aggressive. What an up.
Georgiades saved it. No touch. Bono was long for Houston. Nice save from Burns. On a banjo, puts it away. You can see her say, "Let's go."
Trying to get the fire underneath her team. This is a really bang play. Quick. That was a smart play to just take that over in 2, but even better from Kansas to run that fast tempo to try to catch the block off guard.
El Nadi with the serve. Kind of sour. Scores it for Houston. Her 3rd kill.
Kind of sours underneath that outreached arm of Anna Banjo, the middle blocker for Kansas. Tucks it in.
Off the net. Ace for Anna Banjo. Little celebration there.
And that t-shirt's flying. That'll get the crowd on their feet.
So if you don't bring the energy with Anna Banjo, you'll get run over.
She's bringing the energy and the intensity.
It's coming.
Another good serve.
Cooper pounds away. Kansas with the lead.
Well, she had an ace, follows it up by another good serve that allows for a free ball. And then Cooper high and above. A 3-0 scoring run for the Jayhawks.
Off the tape and ace.
It's hard to do once, let alone twice, within the score, a serving run. Big smile from Anna Banjo, and reason why. I mean, that 2 aces, another strong serve. She did her part.
Annie Cook now for Houston. Cameron Turner with a joust. And Turner wins it.
Well, Cameron Turner on the front row. Luckily for Kansas, as this was a joust ball that she could go up and challenge. Another ball tight to the net.
Low and late.
Low and late. A strong move from Cameron Turner.
Cooper there for Kansas. Kenna Sauer. Four kills now for Sauer. Cooper.
Well, in this rotation, Reagan Cooper on the right side has the seam in the block, leading Kansas with 5 kills, and it's just fun to watch her attack the volleyball, you know? I mean, it looks so effortless, doesn't it? And the great ones make it look easy.
Houston comes right back.
And Houston just moving the ball around. It's tough to know where they're going to go. So credit their setters for getting everyone involved.
Katie Corelli. Kayla Myers for Kansas.
And a strong pass. A nifty little set with Cameron Turner contorting her body to still set that quick to her middle.
El Nadi with the block.
And El Nadi had to work hard to get there, because I appreciate that set selection, actually, because she could sense, right, that El Nadi within that rally made a quick play and then pushed it out to the right side and had to get there in time to press that ball back into the floor.
Quick ball to Anna Banjo. And now it's Kansas with the run.
And I think it's the messages for Kansas is try to get the middles, quicker tempo ball. Try to establish that a middle offense more.
Friggin' Burns dives, saved it for a moment. That was a nasty angle, though. Abby Jackson sent it our way.
I want Abby Jackson to play on the beach. She would be such a great beach player. I mean,
and why do you say that?
That's a
just
cutty. That is that's a cutty on the beach. Just to find that opening, to see it, and then be able to do it. She does every skill extremely well. She's a 6 rotation player for a reason.
Wide from Houston. And Bono misses. Kansas lead now at 4. Bryn Kirsch will come in to serve.
We've seen Katie Dalton in this rotation for Kansas opting to go with Bryn Kirsch.
Up high, Tolis.
And that seemed like hitting lines in warm-up. I mean, up a perfect pass right at the 10-foot line. Just pick your angle.
Sent right back by Kenneth Sauer. That ball looked like it might go long, but it hits the back line. An ace for the Cougars, who are back within 1 now in the second set. There's some power on a banjo.
Banjo says, enough of that. I think we're going to get a challenge, though, because Houston was quick to say that that ball was long.
David Rare picked up the card and shook his head no. That one is on the far end of the court from us.
Abby Jackson's done such a wonderful job serving on the back row. You can understand why they'd want to challenge. Won the first challenge on the first point of the match with that pancake. I'm pretty sure that was in.
Sure looks like it there.
It's going to get it
quick.
quick.
Pretty quick. Let's play on. So the Jayhawks first to 15 here in the second set. Houston took the first. Good one going on here in Lawrence on Big 12 now. Reagan Cooper sees the open court.
Well, Houston had adjusted their defense because she's like to go line. But tremendous awareness as they were playing off the angle and then allowed for that deep cross-court shot to be open.
Kenneth Sauer. 5 kills.
Reagan Burns is on it. Just couldn't get her platform together in time.
That serve is long.
Substitution for Kansas, number 6, Molly Schultz to serve.
Molly Schultz in the match. Kellen Morin.
Well, another one-on-one, high off the hands, over the top of the head there of Molly Schultz, who checks back out of the game. She was in for as a serving specialist. Credit the Cougars for, again, staying balanced.
Tough ball for Annie Cook to handle. Point Kansas.
Cameron Turner to serve.
That's tough with a back row setter. You can't go up. You see sometimes setters go up and attack that when they're front row, but Houston always has a back row setter, so can't go up necessarily and challenge that at the plane of the net.
Right off the hands. This is kind of sour.
Sauer did exactly what she wanted to do there, just to use the block to her advantage, just to wipe it right off the hands.
We have her with 6 kills now. That's an ace.
Well, a 2-person service reception for Kansas puts a lot of pressure on those 2 players in this rotation.
London Davis. Nice pickup of Georgiadis. Cooper. Reagan Burns for Kansas. London Davis. That ball's still alive. Point's going to go to Houston.
That play had a bit of everything within it, this rally. It was unfortunate it ended in a net violation. I mean, Houston does an incredible job of covering their attackers. I mean, they just all surround their attacker. Like, I'm not going to let this ball drop on our side.
Service long, Kansas back on top. Again with the serve. El Nadi. Scored for El Nadi.
Well, credit Michaela Myers in this play. If you're not going to be able to get there for a block, you see the play that she made as a middle blocker? Staying aware, able to grab that ball with her platform. Play goes on, and then a high tag of the hands from Aya El Nadi. Everything is going. You have NBA, basketball, collegiate basketball, you have NFL, you have college football. So much happening.
Tipped over by Abby Jackson.
Abby Jackson now with 7 kills to lead the Cougars on a nifty play. And just, again, the vision that she has. She's like, I'm just going to go get a kill however and wherever I need to place it.
London Davis. Alnati there for Kansas. Davis again. That was signaled good.
I think that was out.
No.
Yeah, I think that ball was out. I think that ball was wide. One line official calls it in or out on their side. Well, they're watching different lines.
Sure.
So I do think overall the call was out, was the right call. Because the one official had it in depth-wise, and this one had it out wide on the width of the ball. And we can't even see it in our frame.
I think that, from that look, it looks like the ball's out, but there's a good look at what the officials are looking at here. They have a camera right on that line, so then he can rewind that I guess, yeah.
My bad. It's so obvious, right, when we slow it down for everyone.
Well, live it looked like it was right in the corner, but then.
Oh, now you're saying it was in the corner.
I thought it was there all the way.
Oh, I just love that they have this now. You know, I do. I appreciate the replay.
Volleyball makes good use of it. I mean,
I think we're going to see improvements like any technology.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't it be cool to see what tennis does, where they have the ball
and
that's got to be coming.
Ball is in, so point Kansas. If you had a chance to watch into the U.S. Open tennis, I mean that ruling comes up literally within seconds. Shows you exactly where it is.
Yeah.
It's really phenomenal. And I'm sure we're not too far from that.
They have to have a sensor in the ball, right? Is that how they do that?
I think it's lasers.
Leaf says lasers.
I think it's all lasers. Reagan Burns will serve at Kansas with a 2-point advantage now. Point to Houston.
Oh, tremendous job. Just not getting into the net on that ball, because that pass was so tight to the net.
Tolis.
Oh, it was Annie Cook, though, the setter. She's going to check out, but that was tremendous from her. Again, a 2-setter system for Houston.
Morgan Yonda serves. Cameron Turner with a great set. El Nadi. Georgiadis with a nice dig. That was long. Kansas by 2.
Well, no point is easy. That defense from Houston within that rally. I mean,
they're going to fight you.
It's just not easy. And then Sauer just couldn't get enough of that one to roll it in the court.
Timeout, Houston. You were talking about Georgiadis' great time to be a Jayhawk. Houston now within 1. On a banjo. Georgiadis made a diving attempt. It'll be point Kansas.
I mean, Georgiadis, you just can't get very much on the. She was there. She read that to a T. It was just a net violation because Sauer was trying to get out of the way. Only 14 digs for Georgiadis for Houston. We're only on the second set.
She takes that serve. Reagan Cooper.
Wow.
That was right on the line.
Talk about a tough shot. I think they call those winners in tennis, don't they?
That is a winner. El Nadi. Just long. 1 set point saved. Cooper. Crowd on its feet as Kansas takes the second set. 25-22. We'll put it in play for Houston. Good pickup from Cook. Turner with the dig. El Nadi. Kansas scores first.
High, deep, across court. That's just a great shot. That's the duty of the block. So the block is doubled up there because they're supposed to take that cross court deep shot. But when you hit over the top with a high contact like El Nadi did, that's going to be a winner. That's a winner too.
Wow. Kenna Sauer flying in.
Well, with a variety of attackers, but then even moving them around, that's what makes it difficult. We saw this combination play from Houston earlier in this match, and it makes it so tough on the middle blocker because they're coming into the same zone. So you hope you guessed right. And an overpass.
Redirected. Katie Corelli. Turner sends it out to London Davis, who paints the back line.
Well, tremendous pushback from Cameron Turner. Everybody's expecting that ball to go to the outside because she was running that way, but against the grain with the set.
El Nadi with a good job to keep that ball in play. Bien takes that one. Turner there for Kansas. It's Corelli again.
And what a tremendous battle throughout this rally. I mean, there was the defensive play on both sides. And Corelli, similar to how we saw Houston have success in set number one with that offense behind.
Burns lets that one sail along. Corelli celebrates.
Yeah, keep feeding the hot hands. Corelli's going to check out, but taking advantage of her front three rows.
El Nadi from the back row.
Well, Kansas has tried the back row attack a few times. First time it's resulted in a kill, and then a strong approach from El Nadi being available from the back row. Kansas likes to use that when Cameron Turner's on the front row with two attackers, so it adds another attacker that she can set.
On from Anna Banjo. Bono, a Louisville transfer.
And right through the seam, the two players were merging defensively on the back row.
Point Kansas. Cameron Turner turned it back.
Cameron Turner.
And she looked immediately at the official for a lift. Bono.
And Kansas doesn't have an answer for that right side offense.
London Davis has it turned back. Morin and Bono there.
Absolute wall up there. London Davis, that ball is kind of falling inside and just couldn't get out of that as they had just pressed and sealed the net so well. You had mentioned that Houston had lost, went on the road to BYU, but they have in the last 3 years posted a 10-1 record in matches immediately following the loss in the same season.
Bien with the ace.
Just kind of drops it in there, but I think that says a lot about a program that can respond and fight back after they have a loss.
Allen's off the back wall, point Houston, and Bono. Very impressive, 7 kills.
Well, she sets that up and moves it around. We've seen her go cross court, so then that ability to hit it line as well.
Serve is wide. Cameron Turner tried to save it, but Annie Cook with a great dump.
Annie Cook doing what Cameron Turner does so well. She dumped the setter dump when you're from the back row, almost gets there, just couldn't get quite underneath that one.
El Nadi, that ball's up. Cook with a great pancake. London Davis.
Oh, great effort to keep that ball alive, and that was Kellen Morin just turning around to keep that up. The middle blocker for Houston.
Kellen Morin with a nice swing. A Big 12 Player of the Week earlier this year. Banjo. A huge block.
Well, as hard as you're going to hit the ball, the harder it's going to come back to you. And took a rip, Abby Jackson did at this ball, but on a Banjo, ready for it to send it back.
Good serve from El Nadi. Cooper. Dalton there for Kansas. El Nadi. Cook was there. Reagan Burns for Kansas. Double contact called on the Kansas side.
Now, I do think that was a clear double contact, but the coaching staff for Kansas upset because they thought there was a double earlier on in this rally.
Yonda serves. Elnady. Good pickup from Sauer. Cameron Turner runs it down. Cooper.
Well, both teams making tremendous plays, really. I mean, just back and forth. Cameron Turner able to run that ball down in a deep swing from Reagan Cooper. Now double-digit kills. And Kansas is trying a variety of different servers in this match because they know they have to put pressure, try to break down or at least limit the options for Houston, because when they have a good pass, they have been almost impossible to stop.
Rolled over by Abby Jackson. Give her 9 kills.
Abby Jackson, it would be fun to see her shot like selection, right? I mean, because she worked for kills, because it is hit in a variety of locations.
Cooper. Jackson was there. Cameron Turner for Kansas. Toles has had harder swings.
I'll just give her credit for being available.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, within a rally like that where you're continuing to work and drive, you don't have to do much. You just find that soft spot opening into the floor. They actually teach the middle blockers. We talked to Anna Banjo about that. You know, you don't always have to unleash on the ball. It's finding that soft opening, because middle blocker, you catch the tempo.
Cooper pounds that one straight down. Long from Sauer, no touch.
Sauer kind of sideswiped that. I actually thought she might have got hand, but no challenge called.
Reagan Burns with a nice pickup. Cooper off the block. We're even at 14.
I think Reagan Cooper here could sense the block not fully there, so she takes a hard swing at the angle. She usually goes over the top, but really challenged into that cross court.
Elnady with the pickup. Cooper. She's on fire right now. 13 kills. Kansas the first to 15 here in set number 3. Leading Houston by 1 on Big 12 Now here on ESPN+. Cameron Turner serves. The pickup from Elnady. Cooper just tried to go off the hands. Houston was there.
Ball a bit tight on that secondary set from Burns. Sometimes as attacker, you know that it's so tight, you're just trying to use the hands to get it back onto the side of your net to play on. Oh, great awareness.
Lennon Davis. Burns with a good effort. But Houston now with the advantage.
And Kansas just couldn't cover Lennon Davis on that attack.
And Bono on the block. That's it. 16 all.
Caroline Deanne to serve.
Burns with the pickup. And Bono.
That's up.
Great effort from Jackson to save that for Houston. This time Michaela Myers puts it away.
I really appreciated watching Michaela Myers because as a player that doesn't get a ton of attempts, but she's so steady and always available. You got to continue to work in transition, knowing that you might not always get the ball. But 3 kills on 6 attempts, a high hitting efficiency. And Kansas knew that they were going to get a great player in Michaela Myers, a veteran player. Had a tremendous career at TCU.
Long. Kansas now by 2. BM with a good serve. And the hammer comes from Kellen Morin.
Well-handled ball off a difficult serve, but just like that, easy does it in the middle quick. Kellen Morin has been really impressive. I know she was the defensive player of the week, but just offensively and defensively within this match. So strong up there. The transfer from Virginia Tech.
London Davis. Houston was there. Morin part of that block. Maybe Sauer. A bigger part of that. Even at 18. El Nadi winds up. 19-18 Kansas.
This set from Cameron Turner with her platform was absolutely incredible. Watch how far she has to track that down and to throw that up with so much height and space, like right into the wheelhouse for El Nadi to take a rip at that ball. It's plays like that that get me really fired up. I mean, Cameron Turner made a play right there.
Through the Kansas block.
That's Corelli.
Corelli. 5 kills, but it seems like
more.
I know. London Davis turned right back. Morin.
The 8th team block for Houston. 9, excuse me. That was the 9th team block.
On a banjo. 20 all.
It was a smart changeup of the play, the system that Kansas was doing. They were going to run London Davis around in the middle and then on a banjo on the slide. The timing of the block is just, you know, a little bit different when you're trying to go block the slide attack.
Morin with the big swing.
25. Let 25 know when you're done. We're not going to turn around, okay, and do that. After the first warning, anybody else is going to get a card, all right? Let them know. Number 25.
I think the conversation is just that there was some pointing and you know, they're excited. Houston was excited. I don't think it was an intentional of on over the other side of the net, but I think a conversation. They were just happy. It was a solid play.
On a banjo. Back to even.
On a banjo has had a tremendous evening. If they could just try to continue to get her the ball. 7 kills, just 1 error, hitting .545, but just only 11 attempts. She's only out there for 3 rotations. Excuse me, that's her 8th kill.
Houston on top.
And Houston taking a little bit more time within that huddle, knowing that this is where it counts right here. You're on the road, up by 1 against a ranked opponent. These are the sets that you really got to dig in and make some plays late into the set.
Morgan Yonda. On a banjo, perfectly placed.
I got you, partner.
You made a better play on that one. Thank you.
You just got to stay calm, you know? Be ready at all times. Well, she sets that up by going deep line, deep cross.
It's more effective when you have the fastball, right? That somehow finds the court. Georgiadis.
Georgiadis keeping the ball alive. I told you she was a player that, I mean, just so gritty. Look at her locked in. I was coming right at her face, and she kept that ball up.
Houston by 1. Reagan Cooper swung. And now it'll be set points for Houston. I think Kansas wants a timeout.
I think they're going to have a challenge, actually. I'm not sure what he saw on that. A net violation, I believe, now. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Well, but the net does move there at the. Watch
But
this
I
again.
think
Yeah.
the play was over. Oh, right there.
Yeah. But it's hard to, was it on Cooper's follow through though? Take a look at it one more time.
I don't know if I see enough to overturn that. I can understand the challenge from Coach Bouchard. Yeah, call's gonna stand. Point to Houston.
All right, set points now for the Cougars. And now Kansas wants a timeout. Well, you thought this would be pretty tight, and it can't get much tighter than that. Abby Jackson will put it in play. Houston trying to go up 2-1. Good serve. Cooper, blocked, but wide. Kansas saves set point number 1. Turner for Kansas. Good dig from Burns. Cooper. Point Houston. There was a touch. And Bono and Ray Bouchard is changing sides. 25-23, Houston. Set number 4 coming your way from Lawrence. The Cougars leading 2-1 here on Big 12 Now on ESPN+. Caroline Bien will serve it up. Once again, it's Kellen Warren.
Well, Caroline Bien has had success with that short serve, but a nice adjustment from Houston. That was Abby Jackson to step up and take that.
Bien with the pickup. Out to El Nadi. Long.
Well, Nadi thought she had a touch on that, but I don't think got the hands on that.
Nadi watches that one go wide. Banjo in the Kansas lineup. El Nadi takes advantage of the overpass. 2-all.
And Annie Cook did what she could, but she's coming from the back row, so she couldn't go up and contest this because she's on the back row. So Aya El Nadi able to take a rip at that overpass.
On a Banjo. Great second Cameron Turner.
You can just see that connection continuing to grow, and it's these balls in transition. And you can see that those two talking to each other after too, and a constant communication on understanding where your attackers like the ball.
Bien. Save that one.
And a fast tempo, yeah, a fast tempo ball in transition. The block wasn't established, and Houston does that oh so good. This quick, that was a tremendous dig to continue the rally on, and then to finish it off as a fast ball to the outside pin.
El Nadi winds up and puts it away. 8 kills. Bien with the pancake. I think that's our 4th tonight. Right back down a Banjo. Sent back. Abby Jackson. Rachel Tolis.
And now make it 11 team blocks. Press it back into the floor.
Bono. She's getting close to double-digit kills.
Showed that set 3 winner deep. It's fun to watch her work in transition. You know, players that work to get to their touch point and drive hard at the ball.
Tolas places it perfectly. And now Houston with a 2-point lead. For Lawrence, the Jayhawks are down in the 4th set to the Houston Cougars. Houston number 20 in the country. Kansas coming in 19th this week. Turner to El Nadi. Yonda with the pickup. Turner dumps it over.
Well, she hasn't done too much of that tonight, Cameron Turner, but well timed. And deeper into the floor because teams have started to adjust to a little bit shorter into the floor. So I like the depth of which she attacked that. And another double-double for Cameron Turner. It's almost like it's automatic from her with assists and digs mostly.
Cameron Turner on the floor. Dalton with the save. Hard-fought point by Kansas.
That play had a little bit of everything, and it was an interesting play there. We had another, I mean, pancakes are just being served all night.
That's 5. That's a full stack.
I think it's a bellyache if you had 5.
Imagine they could polish off 5 in your house.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, they definitely do.
My house, too, for that matter. Point Houston.
I think that a net violation.
Ray Bouchard was off the bench.
Well, I think there was a net violation, though.
That's off the antenna point to Houston. On a banjo. Doesn't see many of those come back. Tolas is there for Houston.
But both the middles for Houston have been tremendous. I mean, those are the duties and stayed right there and had some help from Sauer.
Good serve. Cooper. Back to Cooper.
And that'll stop a 3-0 scoring run for Houston.
Off the tape and rolls wide.
And this one just dances along the net too much, or that would have been a winner on that sharp angle that Sauer was going for. It was open.
Sent right down by Sauer.
And the power tip, they're not calling it. And I know that the officials have made more of a stance to call that this year.
And the ball goes back to Kansas.
You can't bring it from back behind your head, but they're saying that was done cleanly. Play goes on, miss serve from Houston.
Kellen Morin is having herself a match.
Well, they're trying to go short because they're trying to disrupt the timing of that, but not working as once again whether it's Tullis or Morin that time, hitting at a high clip. Now double-digit kills, and it's an interesting combination. They have 3 players in double-digit kills, and it's a combination of an outside hitter, a right side, and a middle. So that just shows the versatility of Houston.
Roddy lets that one go long. Point Kansas. Dumped over perfectly. Annie Cook. He's had a good match too. London Davis. Pounds it from the right side.
That'll get London Davis on the positive side, because truly Houston's done a wonderful job containing her. She has 8 kills, but also 7 errors. So that one got her on the positive side because she was 7 kills, 7 errors.
Katie Corelli. Just long. And I think David Rare may have seen the same thing. I thought that ball was in when it hit.
Trying to get some separation, and they're already up 1 set. You get another challenge even if you don't have one left in the 5th set. So if it does go 5, but you know how important just to getting separation on the road is. And I thought it was out live, but I do want to take another look at this one.
It landed right at the official's feet. And he's got the best look at all.
Oh, wow.
And that one is right in our corner. And live, I thought it was in. But nobody has a better look than that official right at the corner.
I think it's in. I think it's going to be an ace. Yeah. Great challenge.
And that is literally cross court from where
Great
Coach
challenge.
David Rare was. He saw it. Georgiades to serve now. Up 3. El Nadi puts that one away.
Katie Colton to serve.
Pure power from Corelli. Her 7th kill.
A tremendous primary pass from Abby Jackson. Just solid production from that right side that Houston's getting in a multitude of players. So it makes it difficult on the Kansas block to get a double block up in time because they're mixing and moving the ball around.
El Nadi taps it over the block.
That catches the block on their descent. Hangs and waits, and then tips it. So the block can't play it. The defense doesn't have time to run underneath that.
Abby Jackson. Dozen kills now.
And just easy work for Houston when they're in system. I mean, just easy pickings there to go outside quick, and it's the tempo, the outside.
Bryn McGee now for Kansas.
And if you're Houston, I think you go after Bryn McGee, just checks into the ball game. It's tough to do.
Dalton takes it. Cooper. Block on a banjo. Cameron Turner for Kansas.
Well, sending it straight back and in unison, not allowing a seam on a banjo.
Great misdirection there from Tolis.
Abby Jackson once again, though, on that primary pass. It's just difficult to get Houston out of system. Yeah, I mean, that was a deep ball that was difficult to pass, but still perfectly able to run the middle.
You're taking her back to Long Beach, aren't you?
I mean, I'm going to get her as my beach partner. I mean, she just...
Reagan Cooper for Kansas. London Davis, touched by Houston. Kansas within one.
What an adjustment from London Davis. She has the two blockers up, and she can sense that. And she goes high after the hands.
Good serve from Turner. Kellen Murray.
Well, a double block up for Kansas, but so much power from Kellen Moore. Watch out. The block not pressed over in time because that was like a 3-ball and pushed that a little bit.
Cooper. Cooper. Turner with a nice pickup. Cooper again. From the back row. McGee with a great pickup for Kansas. Reagan Cooper ends it. Jayhawks within one.
Bryn McGee with a wonderful dig on the back row. And she's going to check out, but as I mentioned, she just checked in, and to see that little quick adjustment that she made prior to that swing. And she's going to get some high fives from her teammates.
El Nadi. That's outside the antenna, I believe. Point to Houston. London Davis. Georgiadis made a good attempt on that, but it hit the ceiling and came down quicker, I think, than it went up.
Georgiades, that was incredible for her to even get her platform on this. That was heavy heat from London Davis, and she was trying to tell her teammates that's going to come down in a hurry.
Turner with a nice pickup. El Nadi off the hands.
Cameron Turner, the defense that she had on the back row to pick that ball up. Look at this pickup with two hands, able to get underneath of it. And then El Nadi, the aggressor, we're all tied up. Similar to set 3, isn't it, Leaf? It feels very similar.
El Nadi with a left-handed stab.
Oh, they're going to call it. They're going to call a lift. And the crowd erupts. Oh, they haven't called it all night. Oh, wow.
Houston wants a timeout.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, I think head coach Ray Bouchard planted that seed about 10 points ago.
It's happened probably 5 times.
Yeah.
The first time, though, that it's called.
Cameron Turner on the floor. London Davis. Point KU. Jayhawks by 2.
London Davis is the aggressor. I mean, Compose gets her feet to the ball. And another strong run through. Cameron Turner and her court defense.
That ball's down. In. Katie Corelli.
Oh, Corelli. I mean, just like it was like a tennis racket, right? I mean, you just kind of move that racket head around. And that is so well placed.
9 kills. It seems like it's
19.
Yeah. London Davis. Bien runs it down.
Oh, net violation.
Corelli was there with the hammer, but she was in the net. And the players are asking their head coach, David Rare, to challenge.
It was, absolutely. But was the ball down?
His Cougars were huddled and all looking over at the bench. Oh, I think she got it on the follow through.
Yeah.
You hear the KU crowd sees that on the big board.
You know what I appreciate, though? I mean, David Brer has just went with his team. I mean, every single time, and you do see that, right? But I mean, he's trusted what his team has been telling him.
He's got a veteran squad, right? I mean, you got to trust him. But they all in unison looked at the bench.
He's like, I got you. We'll go use it.
Katie Dalton now for Kansas. Rolled over perfectly. Corelli. That'll take her to double digits.
We had you, though, in our mind.
Her twin sister might have gotten some of them.
A set ago.
Yeah.
It's crafty. All defenders back into the floor, and so it's just a roll shot. That's the opening. I'm going to place it there.
Georgiades with the pickup. Dalton with the pancake. On a banjo. El Nadi. Point KU.
And some high-level volleyball happening. Them started with a pancake. Cameron Turner, the awareness to tip that deep into the floor. Rally goes on, and then the put away, fading away from Aya El Nadi, just thinking, I'm going to go deep, high, deep into the floor.
Houston wants a timeout. Trailing in this fourth set, 23-21.
She came from that program. I just haven't watched them enough this season.
We'll get a good look here in the next couple weeks on how this conference shakes out. You saw Texas in person on Thursday night.
And I'm keeping a good eye, too, because they're back with BYU. Texas just went up. They were down in that third set, but just captured the third set to go 2-1 up against BYU.
El Nadi with the serve. On a banjo, puts it away. Kansas now a set point, spread on its feet. On a banjo, hammers away. That was off the head. Let's sort this out. Hold on.
The oddest way I think I've ever seen a set potentially end.
This was off the head, and that ball was in.
Off the back. But she's back row. But she wasn't above the plane of the net.
Teams will stay on the same sides of their court to start.
I mentioned the record last season for Houston and how epic they were, but this is the first time this season they went to the fifth set.
Cooper. Kansas scores first.
Feels like a little give and go action there. Trying to serve Reagan Cooper to make her take that first contact, to make her work and think about that first contact before she goes and approaches and attacks. Yeah, touch.
Touch called, so it's point Houston. Kenna Sauer puts it in play. London Davis hammers away. She's found her rhythm with a dozen kills.
And the block was bunching over here, thinking that they were going to go to the outside a bit more, so it allowed some space for London Davis to work with a tremendous set from Cameron Turner.
Turner tried to save it, even at 2. Is that our pal Corelli with 11 now? El Nadi.
Well, with Ana Banjo having the night that she's having with 13 kills, stayed with her in front, and so that allowed that more of a one-on-one attempt there for Aya El Nadi.
Katie Dalton with a good serve. El Nadi. Bien with the save. Dalton.
And we're going to get a challenge from Coach Bouchard. I think whether there was a touch, he thought there was 4 contacts
earlier in the rally.
Earlier within the rally. Was there a touch on that attack right there against Jackson from Cameron Turner or on a banjo? Coach Bouchard was thinking that it was 4 contacts, no touch at the block, at the plane of the net from the block. And I think it gets the arm of the Kansas block. So I think this is going to stand.
Man.
I think I see a touch on the arm. I don't think this is enough to overturn it. I've been wrong a lot, though, so.
Never.
Just ask my husband.
The king knows better.
He's not listening. I'm sure he's asleep already. It's past 9. This match has went. You know, we're going the distance. Yeah, and I think this is I think that's the right call.
Bouchard getting the full explanation. Morgan Yonda will serve it up. 3-all. On a banjo.
14 kills, 4 on a banjo. And that's a career high. So congratulations to Toyosi on a banjo. It's a career high night for her.
El Nadi serves. Tolis right off the hands. Even at 4.
And Tolis getting to 9 kills, Sauer with 8, but they have 4 other Houston Cougars that have registered double-digit kills, and they're so close to having all attackers get to that point, which is incredible.
Cooper just bits as long.
Actually thought there was a touch at the net, but on the block.
Good serve. Cameron Turner turning it back. Molly Schultz now will serve it for Kansas. Kayla Myers.
Well, Kayla Myers in front and just takes a quick swing at that at the sharp angle.
dumped over perfectly.
And you don't expect it as much because of the 3 live attackers and because of the versatility. Everybody back on their heels a bit, not expecting it, and that is well timed.
Yanda. Makes it 6-all. Kansas back on top. Kansas now by 2. London Davis, little give and go action.
Well, London Davis at one point in this match was 7 kills, 7 errors. Now, since then, she's been 6 kills, no errors.
Cameron Turner diving all over the court. London Davis. Good pickup from Jackson. Cooper. Long.
Touch. She had a touch.
There was a touch.
Yeah. And I think we're going to get a challenge.
David Herrera goes right to the card.
I think so. That makes sense. Oh, no, timeout.
Oh, okay.
Timeout.
He had the card in his hand.
He did have the card in his hand. I think the player said, hey, no, I actually touched it, so.
And that's why you trust your squad,
that's right? That's right. It was 6-all, and now a 4-0 scoring run from Kansas. As I mentioned, London Davis has had a few swings within this 5th set. Has been the aggressor, too. And as I mentioned, she was 7 kills, 7 errors. But since that point in the 4th set, when I mentioned it, she started to get going. She's had 6 kills, no errors.
How has Kansas been able to turn this around after losing that 3rd set?
Oh, they're limiting some of their errors. I also think that they've done a good job from a serve and pass aspect. They're keeping their setter off of the net, not having the few of those overpasses that we saw in the 2 sets that they have dropped. Houston Middle had an uncharacteristic hitting error. That's one of the points, right?
Kenna Sauer scores that one, but that may have been further behind her head.
Yeah, that one was behind. That one was behind her head. Yeah.
A point for Houston, 10-7 Kansas. With Annie Cook to serve. Cooper. Good pickup from Burns. Cooper. 11-7 Jayhawks.
Dig a ball, Reagan Burns. I mean, she set in that seam and made a play. That's the rookie of the week in the Big 12, Reagan Burns, digging a ball, an absolute dime. Reagan Burns with the dig, Reagan Cooper with the put away.
Point Cougars. Elnady. Kansas by 4.
Well, that was some communication from the coaching staff. I saw Associate Head Coach Billy Ebel give a fist bump after that one.
Now a second timeout called by the Cougars.
A lot of these players, too, from a season ago, they're familiar in being in this position. I appreciate the constant communication. I mean, they will stay in the huddle, look at each other in the eye, and talk for a good amount of time. I mean, there's not a player that hangs their head, they're down, but they know that just point by point, little by little.
All right, it's Reagan Burns for Kansas. London Davis with the block. Bien there. Elnady. Steps down.
Oh, smart read there from Caroline Bien in middle back. And Elnady with her 16th kill.
Katie Corelli.
You know what? We've been talking about how many kills it seems like she has. Now she leads the team. She's with her 13th, and so it's felt like that. 423 though.
Good serve and redirected by Katie Corelli.
Well, there was
Houston within 3.
Yeah, the overpass.
Now Ray Bouchard wants a timeout.
As I mentioned,
16 last year on 30 wins. Georgiadis will serve it. London Davis has it blocked. Tolas with a big celebration.
That was a lot of Abby Jackson. Yep.
Absolutely.
No seam for London Davis to work through.
Elnady pounds away. Now Kansas to match points. Katie Dalton will serve it. Kansas! The Jayhawks in 5 sets.
Well, Kansas has dropped 2 heartbreakers in 5, one here to Purdue, but they were able to avenge that and a big-time win against a Big 12 conference opponent in Houston. It was an epic battle. It was back and forth.
आंसुआ गिरे छे दिलवा रोए जान
गंगाजल रिकॉर्डिंग स्टूडियो महादेवगंज साहिबगंज
जीना हम जीना ही पाइबो तू जहाँ चल गेली और हम आइबो तोरा बिना हम जीना ही पाइबो और हम आईबो गिरन तोरा याद में आंसुआ बहे छे दिलवा रोइबे जान गिरन तोरा याद में आंसुआ बहे छे दिलवा रोइबे जान
गंगाजल रिकॉर्डिंग स्टूडियो महादेवगंज साहेबगंज।
के करा सहारे रहबै के करा से तू बोलिया बोलबै अशोक अकेला के कहलू कि साथ न छोड़बै के करा सहारे रहबै के करा से तू बोलिया बोलबै अशोक अकेला के कहलू कि साथ न छोड़ब के रानी सोमी लागे आंसुआ गिरैले देहिया काप के लगे जा के रानी हमर अखिया से